Welcome to Gates Garage. Today we're gonna be reviewing this ARCCAPTAIN MIG200 welder. So what I like about this welder is how small and compact this thing is. It only weighs about 26 pounds. It comes with everything equipped already to start welding. So the machine comes equipped for 220, but it also comes with an adapter to be easily used on any 110 volts. So it will come with your ground, which seems pretty good, and it's very easy to install as well. Just put it in and twist it, and that's it for your ground. It comes with your electrode holder, which seems pretty sturdy, seems pretty good. I'm not much of a stick welder, but we're gonna try it today. And finally, you got your MIG gun. And in the app, when you buy it, you can also buy a different gun that they have for the Pro, which is, the cable is a bit longer. But this one seems pretty good. I don't know why will you upgrade it. Also, very easy to connect. And it also comes with your hose to hook up your shielding gas, which is pretty long, to be honest with you. You have a very large digital display, and pretty much everything is so simple. You have a mode which you can save up to 9 different settings that you want to save in there, so you don't have to go back and try to get it again. And you have your different type of welding: stick welding, lift stick welding, spool gun for aluminum, and your MIG, which it could be flux core, or if you have shielding gas, you can also do that. Next button is gonna be your wire thickness: 23, 30, 35, and 40. You have the synergy button, which is gonna pretty much adjust the machine for you. Everything will be based on the volts. The machine pretty much know what kind of wire speed and amps you will need. So in here, I'm not connecting to my 220 yet. I'm just connecting to my regular 110 volt, just so you can see, and it will go up to 19 volts, 120 amps. And you don't have to use this synergic mode. You can get it out of it and adjust your wire speed manually however you want to. Same for voltage. You can go as low as 11 volts and as high as 22 volts for your 110. I'm pretty sure when you connect it to the 220, which I will be, it's gonna be a little different. But I like to run it in the synergic mode because I am not a professional welder, so I will be using that to make my life a lot more simpler. In here, you can adjust your MIG gun to clicking to stop it, start and stop, or you can have it long way, which will be you click it and it'll keep welding for you until you click it back, and then you have your spot welding as well. And the last one, your type of gas. You can use 100% CO2. You can use 6 mix between argon and CO2. You can use flux core and 100% argon, whichever you have. Another thing that I find very cool is when you open this, they have a light in there. So like if you're working at night and let's say you have to work with the wire, you have some light to work in there. This machine will come with everything you need to start welding, including instructions, the setup guide, and also come with pretty cool stickers. But here's the thing I don't actually like. They sent this sticker right here. I don't know if you can see that. That's a Jeep. I'm not a Jeep guy. I'm a Toyota guy. But I'm gonna take it for now. Whatever. Anyways, I know what you guys are wondering. Yeah, the machine looks cool. It looks awesome. It doesn't weigh nothing but 26 pounds. It can do all those type of weldings. But can it weld? Well, we're gonna try. I got a few 316 pieces in here, and I'm not a welder, really not. I like it as a hobby, but I am not a welder. So today we're gonna try. This is 1/8/60/13 electrodes. We're gonna try stick welding today, and we'll see how good it does. I don't know, but I know for a fact the MIG is gonna be good. I've been MIG welding for a little while. I'm still not like I wouldn't call myself a welder. I just like the hobby. So let's try it out. So I'm gonna start with this one. No prep or nothing. It's just 316. I'm gonna MIG weld it. For this one, I think I'm just gonna pull it. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna push another one, and I'm gonna cut it and see what kind of penetration we get. We'll see. So this is the first one. This is with MIG and shielding gas mix. And I welded this one with 20.3 volts, 140 amps. I feel like I could have go a little bit hotter, so but that's on me. Yeah, that's pretty good for me, I think. I don't think I ever welded with my old machine anything this beautiful. So I'm pretty happy with that. So let's cut it and see what kind of penetration we get, and then let's do the 60/13 electrode stick welding and see how that goes. So we're gonna get out of MIG, we're gonna go to stick welding, and I feel like that's gonna be a lot of amps for 60/13. Let's do, I don't know, let's do 90 amps. Start with that. I never been good with stick welding and I have no clue what I'm doing, so I'm gonna go with this. I will say for a guy that don't stick weld, I don't think that's bad, but I want to cut it and see what kind of penetration we got. So the spot welding is very accurate. I mean, they almost all look very identical. That is pretty cool. Alright guys, so I cleaned them up. This was my push weld. I can't really see that well into the penetration. I think it goes up to like right there. It's kind of hard to tell. I've seen people doing it in other videos. I don't know how they clean it where they can see how good the penetration goes in. But this was my push. Let's see. This one was my pull. Beautiful weld, I think. The machine definitely welds super beautiful. You can see in this one a little better on the penetration. Right there. And then this one was the 6013 stick welding. And I don't know much about stick welding, so if this doesn't have enough penetration, that's on me. You can see right there. But honestly, I don't think this will go anywhere. This thing is solid. Guys, I'm done. It's getting dark out here. Overall, I love the machine. I think it welds pretty damn well. I don't consider myself a good welder. I do have experience with it a little bit, not much. I've been welding for maybe a year, but I can definitely say that because they're so easy to make adjustments in the machine, and the machine makes some adjustments for you as well. It makes it a lot easier to weld, and I think the welds hold pretty good. I think the machine is pretty good, so I would recommend it if it was me. But that's all I have for y'all, and I hope this will be useful to you. So I'll see y'all around.